Antiques and Collectibles, and right now we are headed to Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. So we're getting close to the Mackinac Bridge, and then we're going to go to the Soo, and then we're going to come back to Mackinac. This is one of our yearly trips that we always do because we enjoy it so much. So come along and let's see what we got. We're headed to the Sault Ste. Marie, and we're going over the Indian River. This is in Sheboygan area, and we used to go here as kids and bring boats up. It was so much fun. It connects like 3 lakes together. So there's a boat going right now. This is like a river that connects 3 large lakes, and boy is it beautiful. Here, I'll come over here and show it to you. Just beautiful. We got about 30 miles to the bridge. We're almost at the mighty Mac, the Mackinac Bridge. It's beautiful. So like I said, we're going to head on over to Sault Ste. Marie, then we'll come back to Mackinac. This is like our yearly summer trip, and of course there'll be junking involved. So we'll see what we find this year. There's kind of a cool store up in Sault Ste. Marie that's an Amazon bin store, I believe. So we're going to probably check that out. We'll have to see if it's still open. I haven't been up there in a little while. So sometimes things come and go. But it's been pretty cool in the past. And they have like a Salvation Army and a couple other thrift stops that we'll check out. And of course, any garage sales we definitely will have to check out. So I'm going to film us here going up to the bridge and going over the bridge. So enjoy the drive. Mackinac is about 300 miles from our house, so it's not too far of a drive. So we're going to turn this off for a second till we get close again. And we're getting closer to the bridge. Here we go. This bridge, I believe, is about 5 miles long. It's a pretty big suspension bridge. I'm not sure if it's the biggest in the country or not. I have to look that up and find out for you folks. I don't know if it's this one or the Golden Gate that's bigger. And look at the beautiful water. So blue. Everything's so clean up here. There's Mackinac Island over there in the distance. And over here in the distance, there's a freighter coming through. Probably won't be able to see that too good. But that's Lake Michigan on that side. And to the right of us is Lake Huron. And the land straight ahead is the Upper Peninsula. When we come back, our campground is right over here on this side of the land on a huge peninsula. It's just beautiful. That's why we come every year. The water's nice today. It's not that rough. And here we're gonna go underneath the main portion of the bridge. And the first town over the bridge is St. Ignace. It's a beautiful little town. So if you like what you're seeing, please subscribe and hit the like button. And we really appreciate all those that have supported us and have subscribed to our channel. Thank you so much for that support. And here is Mackinac Island. We're coming up the bridge into St. Ignace. We've been on that island many times. It is beautiful. They have a bike path that goes on the shore the whole way around the island. It's about 7 miles long. Very easy riding. It's so beautiful you don't even feel like you're riding 7 miles. It's like nothing because you have so much to see. We have arrived at Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. And we're heading right down by where the docks are. And where the locks are, I should say. And there's a little bridge coming into town here. Thought I'd show you a little bit of the town. It's a cute little town. Here's where we're going to be staying for the next couple days. It's called the Soo Locks Campground. And the reason I love this campground, it is right on the water and you can see all the freighters coming in. So here's our Kodiak and our spot that we have for a couple of nights, and look at the spot right on the water. This is the reason that I come here. You can't get much better scenery than this. So I'm going out into the little backyard we have, and we have a giant back window there too that we can look at it even at night, which is awesome. So here's the river that goes right into the locks and comes right from the locks. You see the boats going in and boat going out, and across the river is Canada. So I'll take a little scan here and take a look at Canada, and then we're heading over to the side here on our left, and that is where the Soo Locks are, right there. So we're really close to that, and we can see all these beautiful ships coming to and from this, and all kinds of fishing boats and other little neat things like that. What a great campsite. And this is why we love staying at this campground. Look at this view. We get to watch all the freighters come in. There is a website that you can refer to. It used to be called Boat Nerds, and now I believe it's called Maritime something. But if you look up Boat Nerds, Google that, it will come up. And that's how you know the schedule of the boats, which really is helpful when you're gazing at them. You don't want to be sitting there for 4 hours waiting for one boat. But sometimes the schedule's not quite perfect, but we try to be at the campground when this happened. This was in the evening of the first night, and there was a ton of us at the shore. There was actually 2 large freighters that crossed each other, and this tugboat was bringing supplies to one of them. So it was quite a sight to see in the middle of the night. And as you can see, there was people all lined up, and we were all having a pretty good time. And that was just something you never see. And early in the morning, the next morning, I saw this cruise ship go by. How cool is that? That was something neat to see. And here comes another freighter. What a great view. This was actually down the road from the campsite. It was at one of our little favorite restaurants at Clyde's Drive-In, and you get to see the boats come around the corner. So we buy and sell items in our 2 antique booths and 2 antique malls. So we're going to go see what kind of bargains we can get up here, along with doing some traveling, and show you some of the fun things we did. And that first morning we had to go check out the Goodwill in town and see what we could find there. And this was a really nice, clean Goodwill. It had lots of clothes and toys and all kinds of housewares and supplies for office supplies, and there was even a therapy thing there. And all kinds of different things you might need for your home. There was holiday items. Computer things and lamps and speakers. Everything you could possibly imagine. And a little bit of furniture too. And hats and purses. At this Goodwill at Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, we did get this tapestry purse for $5. It's definitely old. I thought this was a pretty good deal. You can tell by the lining on the inside that it was made a while ago, and the tag too, because it was made in New York. I got it a little upside down there, but you can see it, because we don't make a lot of purses in New York anymore. So I paid $5 for this, and this is worth between $15 and $20. So that was a good find. And we also headed on over, this was the bridge going over to Canada. We got a few shots of that. And we were going to go over to the Salvation Army too. Thrift store. And that's one of my favorites there. I usually find quite a few things there. So we had to go check that out. And they had a lot of the housewares, and there's some lamps and some electronics and even an old sewing machine. And lots of nice old linens. And of course the tapes and the DVDs and record albums and books. They had quite a large book selection, and they were really reasonable. And the same with the records, it was quite a large collection. And we have some cookware and some furniture. And here's a little bit of an overview of the store. A whole variety of things. And lots of nice clothing too. I think I bought a couple shirts there. And chickens! Chickens are always good sellers. And here's a shot of some more furniture. These are the items here I got at the Salvation Army in Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan. And not a whole lot of stuff, but some nice stuff. We got a nice old Cub Scout hat and a Superman hat for $1, and they both comp out around $10 each. And my husband picked up a hat for himself, so that was good. This Ninja Turtle wallet comped out about $8 to $10, and we paid $1 for that. And then we picked up this book for obvious reasons. And this is Lou from Lou's Antiques saying goodbye, and we'll see you again. Watch for our next YouTube on our trip up north.